Chairman, Walt Disney Parks and Resorts, Tom Staggs.
Thank you, Quinn. Thanks to all of you for being here. Before we get started, I just wanted to acknowledge a few people in the audience and thank them for their leadership here. Al Weiss, I don't see Al, but he's here. He's right in the back, President of Worldwide Operations for Parks and Resorts. George Kalogridis, President of Disneyland Resort. Mary Niven, who's Vice President of Disney California Adventure, the park formerly known as DCA. So we have the brass here, but it's a Disney band concert, so we also have livestock. We have Clarabelle Cow over here joining us, and Horace Horsecollar. Thanks for coming. So I don't know how many of you got to see World of Color last night, but those that saw it, I think, will agree it's spectacular. For those who didn't see it, we arranged a little spritzing here so you get the feel. You know, we're so excited for all that's going on here at the Disneyland Resort, and last night was just a celebration, which is how we think of World of Color, obviously. It's not just a show, it's a celebration. It's a way that we think families will come together at the end of a day at the Disneyland Resort and celebrate. But it's also, I think, a great harbinger of what's to come. There's so much more that we've got in store for our guests and for our cast. Silly Symphony Swings is just one piece of that equation. I've ridden it. It's just quintessential fun. I don't recommend it more than maybe twice, though, in a row. I was a little unsteady when I came down the steps, but it's great. And I think that we're looking at an exciting time for the Disneyland Resort, a transformation, if you will. And some of the great things, I walked Cars Land yesterday. It's going to be spectacular. The Little Mermaid is coming in. But one point that I wanted to make this morning is that we build these great attractions and stage these great shows. What we really do is create fantastic guest experiences. The only way that's possible is with our fantastic cast. That's how it really comes together, and that's what makes it happen. And so this is an opportunity to thank all of you. Tell you we're excited for what's in store, but also we're excited because we know the way that you will enliven this place will delight our guests in whole new ways. And we can't thank you enough for your dedication, for your efforts, and for all that you do to make the Disney guest experience something unlike anything else anywhere. So thank you, and let's look forward to the future together. And with that, I'd like to introduce Mary Niven, Vice President of Disney California Adventure.
Thanks, Tom. We're so glad that you could be here with us today. You know, I want to underscore what Tom mentioned about our amazing cast. Each of you makes such a significant, important, and you play an important role in bringing our shows to life and creating that true Disney magic for our guests every day. You know, Quinn mentioned the band concert, which is actually what this attraction was inspired by. And so I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what the band concert was about. This actually marked Mickey's first official appearance in Technicolor. And it was a huge, huge popular release back 75 years ago. As our resort continues to evolve and grow, and based on our great legacy, it's absolutely fitting that this wonderful animated short, a classic piece of animation, is represented right here in Disney California Adventure. And you know, we could not have done it without our colleagues in the Walt Disney Imagineering Group. And so it is with great pleasure that I introduce, from Walt Disney Imagineering, Executive Vice President Creative, Bob Weiss.
Thank you so much for being out here this morning. And you know, when Walt was working in color, he had worked for 3 years in color actually, and Mickey Mouse was still in black and white. And he decided he was going to wait until the right role came along. And when he saw the storyboards of the Silly Symphony idea, and Mickey as the conductor in the storm and all those things, he said, this is finally the right opportunity for Mickey to go color. And for us, when we remembered that cartoon, that great cartoon you just saw, and connected it with the swings, it was just one of those moments where we said this is the perfect thing to do at Disney's California Adventure. And from then on, it was a kind of a labor of love to figure out how to do it. And as you all know, these projects are small, but they're very challenging. They're right in the middle of the park. They're tough to do, and it's taken an incredible team on the WDI side and an incredible partnership with all of you in the cast and the resort to make these things happen. And to do this, we completely converted this architecture to the 1910 feel that we're doing all the way along the pier. We had to pull all the original artwork out of the movie and pattern all the characters to fit them onto the ride. We've created a unique Mickey sculpture, who has his back to us today, to go right on top. And even our technical ride people had to figure out how to weave the lightning effect up through a very complex ride system. So it's just been a tremendous, wonderful effort. We're glad to have it here. We appreciate all of your partnership and help. We know it's been tough. We've got lots of fantastic things coming and lots of difficult work. I know you all love construction fences, so just for you to visualize, there'll be another one in a few weeks that starts about there and goes all the way over to there. So it's an exciting thing. It's a great time for the park, and thanks a lot for supporting us.
So now it gives me great pleasure to introduce the president of the Disneyland Resort, George Kalogridis.
Thank you, Quinn. Good morning, everybody. Well, do you think we have enough suits up here on the stage this morning? Well, actually, we have a mission, and that's to get this attraction open. But you've heard everybody speak about all of the great things that are happening here at Disney California Adventure, and it's all true. And not only this new attraction, but the Mermaid, everything that's happening in Cars Land. But the most important thing, and the thing we can't ever forget, is that it all comes to life with you, the cast. And so this morning I wanted to make sure that I offered my thanks to you for everything that you do every day to take care of our guests. As Bob said, when the construction fences come up, that's when your role gets even more challenging, because you've got to keep that guest energized about what's coming and not about what they're looking at, which happens to be a fence. So I thank you for that, and we've got a great couple of years ahead of us, so thanks in advance. So now I'm going to invite the conductor of the band concert up, Mickey Mouse.
Hey, Mickey, I have a great idea. Do you think you can conduct the band during the William Tell Overture? But before he does that, I saw him practicing this morning, and Mickey needs a lot of room. So I'm going to ask everyone to please take 2 steps back so Mickey has plenty of room to conduct the band. We don't want any flying instruments, Clarabelle to get in the way, you know. We'll just make sure everything's under control. All right? Mickey, are you ready? Gentlemen, are you ready? Yep. Take it away, maestro. Thank you, Mickey. Thank you, Donald. Fortunately, Mickey knows the music well enough that he didn't need the music. Thank you, Mickey. I apologize. So I am thrilled to announce that Silly Symphony Swings is officially open. So come on up and take a whirl. And also, before you leave today, we've got some great treats in the back as well as some collector cards for you to commemorate today's visit. So thank you very much and enjoy the rest of your day here at Disney California Adventure.